If you want to be both wealthy and happy throughout your life, remember this simple lesson. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. One of the most important truths about success is that your income rarely grows beyond your level of personal development. Sometimes people get lucky and experience a sudden financial breakthrough. But if they don't grow into the kind of person who can manage and sustain that success, the money often disappears just as quickly as it arrived. Imagine someone hands you $1 million. The smartest thing you could do is become a millionaire in character, mindset, and habits as fast as possible. Otherwise, that money is likely to slip away. Success isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the person capable of achieving it. The same goes for happiness. Happiness doesn't come from what you get. It comes from who you become. 3 steps to transform your life. If you're ready to create real change, here are 3 powerful steps. Step 1. Learn how things work. Every meaningful change begins with ideas. Many people think their biggest problem is a lack of money, opportunity, or resources. More often, the real problem is a lack of ideas. Once you discover the right ideas, you can change almost anything. Want to be successful? Study success. Want to be happy? Study happiness. Want to be wealthy? Study wealth. Don't leave your future to chance. Make learning a deliberate practice. One of the best habits you can develop is keeping a journal. When you discover an idea that works, write it down. Don't rely on memory alone. Review those ideas regularly. Repetition helps them take root, and over time, those lessons begin to influence your decisions, your habits, your lifestyle, and even your financial results. There are 3 great ways to learn. 1. Read. Successful people are readers. They're curious. They want to know more. Formal education can provide standard results, but self-education is what helps you go beyond average. Books allow you to learn from other people's experiences instead of making every mistake yourself. A single book can save you years of trial and error. There are books on leadership, communication, confidence, decision-making, wealth creation, personal growth, and virtually every skill you want to develop. Make reading a daily habit. Spend at least 30 minutes a day reading something positive, inspiring, challenging, or instructional. Don't be a follower. Be a student. Spend time around successful people and listen carefully. Pay attention to what they say, how they think, and how they approach problems. You can also learn from people who are struggling. Notice what habits, beliefs, and choices are holding them back. Both positive and negative examples teach valuable lessons. Sometimes a single conversation with the right person can give you an idea that changes the direction of your life. Success leaves clues. Watch people who consistently achieve great results. Observe their habits, attitudes, communication style, and daily routines. People who succeed tend to do certain things repeatedly. If you pay close attention, you'll start to notice patterns. There are 2 ways to see. Sight, seeing with your eyes. Insight, seeing with your mind. Your eyes help you notice what's happening. Your mind helps you understand why it's happening. Pay attention. Wherever you are, be fully present. Knowledge alone isn't enough. Once you've learned how things work, you have to take action. One of the most exciting discoveries in life is realizing how much power you have to change your own direction. A single decision made today can alter the course of your future. Start with small disciplines. Master the little things first. Small daily actions build the strength, confidence, and habits needed to handle bigger challenges later. Make a list of the things you know you should be doing. Then start doing them consistently. Another essential ingredient is self-motivation. You cannot depend on someone else to inspire you every day. What happens when they aren't around? The responsibility for your growth belongs to you. Learn to motivate yourself. Develop the ability to act even when you don't feel like it. Most importantly, don't let learning stop at knowledge. Let it lead to action. Knowledge without action creates frustration. Knowledge combined with action creates results. And remember, wealth is about much more than money. Some people have plenty of money and are still poor in health, relationships, character, or purpose. Step 3. Don't try to beat the system. Learn how successful principles work and then work with them. Don't look for shortcuts, quick fixes, or ways to cut corners. Too many people learn just enough to manipulate the rules instead of mastering the process. That approach usually leads to disappointment. Do things the right way, even if it takes longer. Don't compromise on quality, integrity, or discipline. Find what works best and commit to it. The choice is yours. Every person has remarkable abilities waiting to be developed. The potential is already within you. You can improve your skills, your habits, your finances, your relationships, your confidence, and your future. You don't have to stay the same. The real question is, what are you going to do tomorrow that will change the direction of your life? Because if nothing changes tomorrow, it's very likely that the next 5 years will look a lot like the last 5 years. But if you decide to make a change, even a small one, you can begin creating a completely different future. That's the beauty of personal development. At any moment, on any day, you can choose a new direction and change your life.